This look is an incredible bad boy outfit that I personally love. It's all black except for the addition of the suede bomber jacket, all right? The boots, black. Chelsea, of course. The denim, black. Check out the shirt. I went with the curve hem, simple crew neck, and the long sleeve. You show up looking like this, and you're not even gonna make it to dinner. She's gonna rip your clothes off in the car.
Why do you think he spends so much time with the clothes if they're just going to be ripped off immediately?
Well, that's the thing, is it's a pathway to rippage. So you have to be looking badass with the Chelsea boots
and the suede bomber jacket.
The suede bomber jacket with the crew neck. I
all
love
black except the suede jacket.
Yeah, that thing is the worst part of that whole
The suede
thing.
jacket?
No, well, but his head motion when he says Chelsea boots,
Yeah.
he goes the Chelsea boots.
Of course, the Chelsea
boots. I was like, oh my gosh, how many times did you film that? But he looks pretty badass. Like, I mean, I know he's probably like
He looks pretty bad.
he looks pretty ass. Yeah, he's got. I mean, it's just very normal and fine. Like if I saw that person in public, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, who dressed you? But I also wouldn't be like, I'd be like, you know, it's fine. You're just wearing clothes. You know,
Yeah.
it's not enough to be like, this is badass. Like I don't.
And he's obviously from like Boston, right? Or
I don't know where he's from. He's
Boston?
He's a character, dude. He's got to be playing some kind of fake person. But I mean, he seems like the kind of guy that he seems like the type of guy that would have like his life mimics his personality. It makes sense that he has a TikTok page devoted to how badass he dresses, you know, like, and that's a very Boston thing to do. I think that like most of Boston does that probably.
I got my Patriots Chelsea boots.
Yeah, the Tom Brady Chelsea.
The Tom Brady 12s.
Oh no, rest in peace, Tommy. He's down in Tampa.
They still
but
love him.
What are you gonna do? It's okay. That guy, I mean, he's doing his best. I feel like, you know, we can rag on him all we want, but you know, at the same time, I'm dressed pretty badass, so I don't really need lessons. I'm wearing jeans right now. That's a new thing for me. I think, you know, you started wearing that headband.
You got your
my Chelsea boots.
You got your Chelsea boots on.
Yeah, I got my Chelseas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yo,
Pretty good,
the white
man.
Chelsea boots.
What are you gonna do? You know, I mean, you can't always be badass. You know, can't be badass every time you walk out the door.
I mean, I'm pretty badass. I got this rain jacket on. It's not raining.
Dude, you were breaking all sorts of rules.
Well, that's how you become a badass person. Is you got to break some rules every once in a while.
Headband's a staple. I almost said sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt?
Yeah,
it does make me sweat.
Cool. That's what that smell is. So yeah, I mean, he's pretty good. I like him.
Yeah, that's what that smell is.
Badass. I think that guy, he's doing his best. I wish him well. You know, God bless him. He's doing good. But yeah, man. I mean, we're back in the studio today. The studio meaning Angelo's apartment, and you know, we miss the outdoors.
Who's Angelo?
We only get PAs named Angelo, but it's a different one every time.
Okay.
But you know, I did want to bring up to everybody that of what Tyler said walking in here. He said, I didn't think I was going to see you guys for a long time after this. And some people in different cultures, not this one, may think that might have been a little rude. But can you expand on that? Can you tell me more about that?
I don't know. I think I was just so close to you guys for a whole weekend or 4 days that not seeing you for a day was like, whoa.
I'm not hurt by it.
I'll never see them again.
I'm not going to like bring it up on an
podcast
episode of a podcast or like tell you that it hurt my feelings.
It didn't mean hurt your feelings. I don't even really know what it meant, to be honest.
I think you said what you meant. I think
it's kind of like when you have a sleepover and your friends leave, and then you feel like
it made sense. Yeah. I mean, well, not your friends, my friends, because I didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
Like your friends felt normal.
When I had a sleepover, your friends felt normal.
How'd you guys feel? Well, you're good, dude. So yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I got a little butt hurt there, and I just had to talk it out, man. So I'm glad we're still friends. If we are, it'd be great. And we can continue the podcast. Episode 5 now, 6 of the channel 1 podcast.
Lucky number
Pretty cool.
6.
Yeah, it's nice to keep doing these. You always think it's gonna fizzle out, and then it just keeps going, But
Yeah, we keep growing, keep getting more followers, more subscribers.
less views every time.
Less views
which
every
is
time.
Which is what we were going for.
Yeah.
What do you
We defy physics. We're badass.
I think it's because we keep bringing up new segments and then not following through. So do you have any news and breaking? Do you have any
news and breaking?
News and breaking?
Brian Laundrie.
Yeah, dude, he might be dead. He might also still be alive.
They confirmed that's
How
his
do they
bones.
confirm, though?
They looked at his dental records. They saw his teeth, and they're like, "That's his dentist confirmed."
Dude, teeth.
Dentists don't get enough credit.
I was about to say, dentists are out here solving murders.
Yeah.
And the whole time, Dog the Bounty Hunter's like, I was so close, dude.
Yeah.
I had that
If
Monster
only he
Energy
didn't blow
drink
out his
bottle.
knee.
Is that yeah? And if his daughter didn't come forward, and was like, it's a
Was he ever in
scam.
Florida? Dog?
He's
Did
always
he
in
make
Florida,
it?
dude.
Did he make it? Okay.
He's always in Florida.
I don't know where he's
there
at
every day.
these days. I don't know if he's Hawaii or Colorado.
He's got Florida vibes, hardcore Florida vibes, man. He's I think with the whole Brian, we'll just go by first name with Brian Laundrie.
Cash.
He's would you consider him badass?
This dying badass.
Well, he probably didn't have the same outfit as that guy.
I'm very confused about this whole situation now.
Enlighten me on your confusion.
Where did Gabby die?
Far away, not his house. Though.
And they think that he was the killer.
They believe, yes.
And now he is dead in Florida.
This isn't a news and breaking. This is a Tyler doesn't read.
Yeah,
this is
I don't.
actually a Tyler doesn't read and this is what Tyler doesn't read. Michael can't read.
This is exactly Tyler doesn't read.
Yeah,
all
because I
saw
didn't know
was
any
that
information.
They found his bones,
Yeah, and I didn't read any more, dude.
and
So,
that's all I saw.
what do you think? Do you think it's his bones? I mean, I guess you said that it's his dental records.
I don't think
right?
it's his bones. I know it's
You
his
know
bones.
it's his bones.
I
Yeah,
know it's his bones.
but it was
now.
by his mom's house, right?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
I heard it was like by his parents' house.
I just saw it was some Florida, like a nature preserve in Florida.
Angela's shaking his head. Yes, our new Angelo PA.
Yeah.
He's saying that is correct. Gabby died in Wyoming Park.
So I'm just wondering, like, what had happened
He
for her to be dead in Wyoming, and then they think that he did it, and now he is equally as dead in Florida.
Yeah, that's a really interesting point. He ran home, but
Did he just kind of like?
But he made it. So he died after
like,
he
did
made
he-
it, dude. That's embarrassing as fuck. You're gonna tell me you hitchhiked while you're on the run? You're running from Dog the Bounty Hunter and the FBI, and you're running from Wyoming back to Florida, and you die like 30 feet from your mom's house, dude. That is so.
Yeah.
You blew it, man. Like you.
And the
had
thing is, like, we'll never get an answer now.
it. No, there's got to have something, Like those investigators will make something up.
Yeah, they'll definitely make something
Yeah,
up.
yeah. But either way, I mean, that's some new information. I mean, it's a shame, that whole thing. You just want to go to Wyoming, and that's that. Then your whole life is different.
Yeah.
Over even.
Over.
Yeah. It's a wild one. But I think the real victim here is Dog the Bounty Hunter isn't going to get a show,
Yeah.
and
That's what
Maybe
this
next-
whole thing was.
maybe next time.
Wait, I have just gotten word that we have a new wolf alert.
Wolfpack.
All right, outlaws, listen up. What makes you all think we're related?
No, stop this. Let me see this. Listen here, motherfuckers. You've done pissed me the fuck off, and I'm already in a bad goddamn mood today. Well, little advice to those that think we're cousins. No, the fuck we're not. I'm not related to her. I'm no kin to her. And if you keep the shit up, I'm calling the fucking CEO, and every one of y'all's little goddamn accounts are getting shut down. Do I make myself clear?
Just FYI, he's Cherokee.
Stop.
I'm not native
Stop.
at all.
You have a loud mouth. Well, secret's out. Fuck with us and watch what happens to your accounts. Goodbye.
Those guys could be part of the Wolfpack. Is that what you were suggesting? That they may be Wolfpack-esque?
They're definitely Wolfpack material. That guy was intimidating.
He was dating. There's a part of that is I keep finding interesting that she brings up about him being Cherokee, and she's not native at all. And
I'm not even from here.
but I feel like that wasn't even ever the no one was like, he looks Cherokee. They're saying that they're dating. I believe it.
Did they say they're dating?
Yeah, she's not his sister. She's no kin to him.
Yeah, they're friends.
Yeah, and everyone's gonna be in trouble, man. There's about 500 million or 500,000. 500,000 views on that, and the CEO is on it. So
yeah.
I feel like the Wolfpack probably got a little bit bigger today, because I feel like if there's 500,000 people who are saying they look alike and they're dating, they're probably gonna want someone to.
Yeah, and we definitely need a direct line to the CEO of TikTok, and that guy
And
seems
if
like
he
our
has
best
it,
bet.
it's a huge connection, dude.
Yeah,
Because our
huge
TikToks
connection.
have been
We can
horrible
grow
lately.
our Wolfpack exponentially.
Exponentially, because
you know how many
can-
people are using TikTok?
A lot. 5, 10.
Tell me how many.
20
Yeah,
at least.
About.
In this room. But they keep not liking the TikToks we post.
You know what?
So maybe there's nobody on there.
Yeah. You don't hear about the CEO of TikTok. You hear about the CEO of like every other
Oh, wow.
big tech company, but not TikTok.
Why do you think that is? Do you think?
I think it's probably because they're not an American company.
Oh.
Is probably why.
Well, do you think that they're still, like, maybe the person who's in charge of the North American branch of TikTok, you would think that's another thing that's kind of interesting, right? Like, I get mainly TikToks from the region I'm in, even when I like so many Russian bear videos, Russian, like a day in the life of a Russian household video, and it's all just like
When you say a Russian bear, do you mean like
a guy
okay.
hanging out with a bear, going
wait,
going like you don't know.
I was like, oh.
He's like hanging out with a grizzly bear all the time. He's like
Because
Russian.
at first I was thinking a bear, and I was like, what's a Russian bear? And then you started saying a guy, and I was like, oh, like a gay bear kind of guy.
No.
And then you were like, no, just a
maybe.
guy that hangs out with a bear. It was like a combo of the two ideas I had.
Yeah, mainly. I mean, I don't know what his orientation is. I don't know what he's even up to with his bear. I know that they have a lot of fun together.
Zoophilia.
And that a zoophile. I actually watched a really interesting documentary about a man who was in love with a dolphin and had relationships with a dolphin. And he was talking about the difference between a zoophile, which is someone, for the layman, it's somebody who has a romantic
Blowhole.
connection. Be an adult about this, Tyler. These people and animals are in love. He's saying that he has an emotional connection with these animals, which he's saying is different from what would the word be? Where they're banging animals and they're
Bestiality.
they're not in love with them. Yeah, bestiality. That they're just.
Bestiality is like lust.
You should have heard him. He was going like, these guys over here, they don't love them like I do. He doesn't love you like I do. And, he was very torn up. He had this story about he used to work at this place in Orlando, Florida. It was similar to
Where most
SeaWorld.
zoophiles live.
Well, there's a whole theme park
SeaWorld?
about it. Yeah, it was called like Ocean Land or something, and he basically had this relationship with a dolphin who he would go in every night, and he was like cleaning the tanks, and he was like petting this dolphin, and then one day it just got a little crazy, and from then on out, he was like,
Dolphin looked at him right.
yeah, he just caught the moonlight bouncing off the
Nice.
Yeah, he was like,
eye.
wow, that rubber skin of yours so not so difficult to understand what the texture would be of that. And
I was gonna bring up the texture of its skin, but I was like,
I almost said
can't
smooth,
think
but
of an
I don't really know what it
adjective.
is. Yeah.
But you know how it feels on your tongue.
What?
You can look at anything in the world, and you know how it feels on your tongue. Look at something, anything, right now, and you know how it feels on your tongue.
I just think I know what the pressure would be. I don't think I know what a dolphin would feel like if I licked it. What would a cat tongue feel like on your tongue? I can't picture
You know
that.
what that feels like.
No way,
Yes, you do.
Jose. No way.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Guess we're not all
We
gifted.
settled. Anyway, back to this cool guy. He had this relationship with this dolphin for like 20 years. And then the dolphin like apparently he had to leave his job or whatever, right?
The dolphin had to leave his job?
Yeah, he was like, I'm over this. And he pulled Angelo and he left his job. And so the adult human, leaves his job, and the dolphin apparently drowned itself because they breathe manually. You know, it's not like an automatic response for them. Every breath that a dolphin has is a chosen breath. And he apparently swam into the deep end of his pool.
Wham.
So he was quiet, and he swam into the deep end of his pool and he drowned himself. And
Why
that
do you
guy,
have to swim into the deep end of the pool?
it's way more dramatic. He was being so edgy and moody. He was like, the deep end's where you got to go. It is kind of embarrassing if you're a dolphin and you drown. I think in the deep end, it's a little less embarrassing, you know, only by maybe a foot. But so he died, and the guy was telling about it. He was like, he was really beat up about it. And then it's great because they're talking about this guy. He's like, and that was one of the most painful days of my life. And then they cut to a woman who's like, he was never really the same after that. And they're like, the thing on the bottom is like his daughter, and you were just like, wow, him and this dolphin, had a whole baby.
That whole baby.
No, it was a human baby with a human.
It's an adopted baby.
But yeah, I mean, it's got to be crazy for your husband to be like, look, I'm leaving you. And they're like, who is it? Is it from he's like, it's from
work?
From the office. Yeah. And he's like, look, it's Peggy from the supermarket. He's like, no, it's actually this. It's actually, yeah, it's this porpoise from down in the pond. It's gotta be tough to deal with. But
I think it's probably pretty easy to deal with. You're like, oh, wow, this man's crazy.
I mean, but so here's the thing. I'm not going to be here and advocate of the side of the zoophile or the, person who's what's a person who commits bestiality? A bestialophile? No way. A bestialitist?
Yep.
Yep. That's
Scientologist.
Ooh, they keep that on the hush hush. And but I don't know the experience, but I'm not going to be like, that's cool. But the dude seemed so genuinely sad. Like, he seemed like he lost someone he loved. And sure, he shouldn't have been banging animals. That's not hard to...
Was he actually banging the animal?
He was banging this animal.
Oh
He was saying, bro, and I banged this animal.
That's not right.
He didn't say it quite like that. He literally said it like, I've made love like I never made love before. And don't...
I made love for the first time in my life.
Yeah, don't cut that clip up of me saying I made love. I made love to a dolphin. I made love to a dolphin. I made love to a dolphin. And
Wait, say it again?
It's cool. We got it. Okay. We got it twice or three times even. Right. But yeah, he seemed very distraught, and I couldn't help but feel for this man, I mean, obviously bad and wrong, but anytime I feel like there's a person, another human that you can relate with that's feeling bad, you can on some level be like, that is genuine pain that he's feeling, even though it's gross. Don't bang dolphins. That's what I'm trying to say. Cut that clip up. I made love to a dolphin. Don't bang dolphins. That's what I'm trying to say.
Speaking of cuts, we should cut to this clip.
Ooh. Bro,
that lady was nimble.
That was Rey Mysterio versus Big Show. Did you ever watch that as a kid? That was incredible, dude. And you know what, man? Like, that just goes to show, like, why people don't dance. Like, have you and Dan ever like slow danced at a bar?
At a bar?
Yeah.
No.
Never. Did you guys ever go to like a dance together? Because you guys have been dating for a pretty long time now. 3 or 4 months at least.
Go to occasions that we have to dance. Yeah.
Yeah, like a homecoming or something. Like, cool. Maybe you could invite me, but
I just know the kind of clubs that you like to be at, and I was like, he wouldn't like this.
Dude, I would love it, dude. I promise. It's just,
All right, next time.
Yeah. But no, I mean, slow dancing seems kind of. I mean, they were slow dancing in the video. Sure, it's a bit different.
It was slow, but it was intense.
It was slow, but not. Yeah, it was slow, but they made a lot of contact with everything. The ground, their eyes. They were cool.
I don't remember what color clothes they were wearing, but I bet they're fucked up now.
Well, they were wearing black clothing. At
Okay,
least
cool. They
at
knew what
least
they were going to do
The
that
person on
night.
the ground. The
Yeah,
person on the
she's
ground
like,
was wearing black.
I'm going to be rolling on the ground. I need to be
I
wearing
knew
black.
wearing black.
Yeah.
But I feel like, is that good though? Because I feel like you'd see a lot of the dirt and grime from the ground on your clothes, no?
I guess it depends on what color the dirt and the grime is.
Yeah. But I mean, again, they could be wearing that, what they're wearing. They could be wearing like Chelsea boots or like any kind of bomber jacket would have probably went well.
Yeah.
And
As long as they're looking badass.
as long as looking badass, I think everything would be fine. That guy is so cool. I can't wait. I want to talk to him so bad. Do you think he's a persona? Do you think he's a...
No, that's 100% that guy.
That's that guy, right? That's
Yeah.
how I feel too. I don't feel like he's making a joke. I don't feel like... But who is his advice for? Because who's his audience? Is his audience like
It's you.
it's me?
Yeah.
But man, is it me?
Yeah,
Do I gotta
it
buy
showed up on your
Chelsea
page,
boots?
right?
Well, yeah. But I also followed him, so I don't know what's genuine and what's just. But like, do you think his audience is people who are genuinely like, oh, I want to learn to dress better. I want to learn to be more this, because he also has a lot of other stuff on his page about being like more masculine, and he's really into like, you're a man, like you're a man. And do you think it's for like wimps? Do you think it's for people who like, because here's why this is weird to me, right? Because if he's saying like, he has a couple of videos on there. We'll post a link in the description of some of these other ones where he's like, you look like a woman right now. And I don't know, like there's the person who relates to that video is like, man, sometimes I feel
Like I look like
a woman and I need to really not do that is, what they're saying. I'm into...
I think what happens with this is there's people that are lost in how to dress, style, those kinds of things, how to be cooler. And sometimes that guy is just going to be the first person that gets to those people. Like
So they're just looking for a leader.
Yeah,
they're looking
and he
for
would just happen to be the
Jesus,
first guy.
and he's the guy with the boots. Yeah,
it could have been some other guy
that's
that
a
was
good
more
point, dude.
cowboy-esque, and they would start dressing like a cowboy.
Man, they would have nailed it if they
Yeah.
got the cowboy guy.
Yeah, but now they look like that guy.
But now
they're
they
wearing
all got
the
Chelsea boots.
I
And
think I did it the
you
wrong
gotta
way.
go up. You gotta go up, dude.
Chelsea
It's
boots.
like a Chelsea boots.
And a bomber jacket.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. I really feel like there's a lot of people like that on social media that's a really interesting idea, that there's somebody who's just lost, but because there's so much content on the internet, the person they latch onto or identify with isn't really who they are, or even who maybe they want to be.
It's just who got to them first.
Who got to them first, because there's so many guys like that. I send you guys like that in a, from a different universe, whether they're saying like, you got to be more of a man, or like, if you want to be an alpha, do you want to bang chicks? Like that's
I never get any of these videos.
that's crazy, dude. But it's also, I am literally
lost?
saying, no, I think I found I found one of them, dude. I found the first one. I'm just fascinated by these people, because who are they to give life advice? I mean, I'm sure they're doing well, but the audacity to be like, get a pair of Chelsea boots and your life's gonna go great. Like, what if you look like a bozo in Chelsea boots? Like, do you think a Chelsea boot actually probably would put this outfit a little bit more together?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm rocking it, like with the Huckleberry
You look
Finn
good.
look,
yeah, you look like you can catch a fish.
I could catch a couple fish, and then
A couple fish. I didn't say that.
I got pockets. I could put one and then catch another. Why would not? Why not?
I don't know. You seem like a one and done kind of guy.
Man, you hurt me, dude. And I'm going to storm off of this podcast, but not before. If you got any kind of things that you need to send us, any kind of cool guys with outfits, any kind of Wolfpack members, apparently we're still on the Wolfpack train, feel free to send them to channel1fun@gmail.com, or specifically Tyler on Instagram. Check out our TikTok, Channel 1 as well there. And hopefully we'll be doing some more of these podcasts, but I don't know, because I'm mad at Tyler. Anything to say to that? To
I'm
those
badass.
words?
I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah. Channel 1 signing off.